Welcome to part 8 of the Spongebob Creature from the Krusty Krab Let's Play. You know what? Sometimes I get the titles confused. I'm really tempted to say the Spongebob movie game LP, even though that Let's Play is over. But I don't want to talk about that. Let's head into what the actual gameplay has in store for us. And just like last part, this part is going to be, well, dedicated to one stage. And ugh. Just blah. Yeah. Oh look. Oh look. To get to the next area, we have to hit a switch. Oh, big freaking difference. But we need to use this switch. It's to raise up this. Is it on a? Never mind. We raise that. And then we head into the, I don't know, central part? Well, whatever. The point is we need to head into the scientist. Crazy looking character that puts Doc Brown to shame. Most likely. Ooh. I don't think I mentioned this before, but when you're in this level, the screen has this warbly effect that makes it look like Well, I wanted that feels like it. I never got sick by it, but what are the odds? Okay, so now we have to find 3 power cells. Well, that's how this level's gonna be. 3 power cells. It's gonna take quite a bit, if I do say so myself. Oof. So, okay, so let's get that first power cell, because why not? Ugh. Totally not, ripped from the first level and been reskinned. And we make that bridge to, and if you're wondering why I said that, it's the obstacles, the hazards, basically. But yeah, now we need to use these platforms, these anchors, just to jump across. It's the purple, the purple water from Chemical Plant Zone. Don't question it. I'm just throwing ideas out there. Alright, so here we're pretty much gonna have to move a spark plug into its slot just to open a door. Flick these switches, or we could just walk into the coded area, and it'll trigger the switch. It's for you to trigger. Okay, I said it wrong. Stupid charging move. There we go. Yeah, I gotta lie when I said that I won't be using the charge move all that often. I actually use it a lot, just to pass by areas. I guess the developers knew that the levels are gonna be long, so they let you use the charge move as much as you want. But this is near the end of our first power cell. Well, oh, Sleepy Seed. How are we gonna get it? Oh, it's simple. Just jump off. Then I died. Okay, I'm not gonna rush it this time, because I know, you know, this is a traditional platformer, or like, you know, Mario. When it comes to platforming, it's pretty much your standard stuff. You know, you have, it's pretty much Mario platforming. Basically, you're not going fast. Well, then again, it's a Spongebob game. Why would you go fast? But now we have 2 more canisters, and these are going to take a little bit longer than the first one. And so, without further ado, let's head to that canister. Okay, let's do this. Obviously, the paths get harder as you progress through this part of the level. Not too much harder. It's like to the point where you're gonna rip your hair out. Oh, and I gotta be honest here, this game isn't really all that hard, per se. It's a tad bit more challenging than Battle for Bikini Bottom. But it's definitely not as difficult as the movie game. And even then, the movie game wasn't really unforgiving. And, so, who knows? Maybe you think it's challenging, maybe not. I just personally think the levels just drag forever. I know I keep bringing that up, but it's a reoccurring theme. Okay, there's our second sleepy seed up there. It's really easy to get. I'm not really getting it right now, but yeah, gotta hit these switches and climb up to these platforms. I'm not doing that right now. Yeah, in case you're wondering right now, yeah, I am doing a re-recording, and I've been attempting to do a re-recording so much on this part. Like, seriously, the first time I tried to record it, the sound was like way too off. My guess was that my voice was, I was just being quiet. You know, my mom was sleeping at the time, and I didn't want to raise my voice. But here I am doing it at 7 at night Eastern time. Ugh. Alright. No, you fool. The switch is down there. There you go. Okay, now I gotta head back up. Just for that switch up there. And there we go. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do. What are you doing? Oh yeah, I was just checking to see if there's a sleepy seed. Okay, so now we can hit the switch. That's on top of this building. And just for that one little thing. There we go. We have 2 more armored foes. Again, and just use the charge move. Move on these shielded enemies. They'll get dazed. They'll raise their shields. And then you can pretty much charge and / spin slap them. These guys on unicycles, not like they make much of a difference in attack. They pretty much take as many hits. They only take like 2 hits. One to get them off the unicycle, and the other just to kill them. Each round, the arena will obviously get smaller, but not. It's not like it's a challenge. You can still beat this in one shot. And that is pretty much our second jellyfish canister. Or power cell. Oh, I wonder what this invention's gonna be. It looks really big, really massive. I'm hoping that it'll be something special, right? We'll see. We'll find out. Okay, so now we're heading down our third pathway. And, well, now why isn't this button like pimple? Obviously, it's lazy design. And I'm pretty sure there's another button and that's coming up that actually looks like an inside pimple or wart or whatever it is. It's like they forgot to reskin that one. And I can understand the switches. Oh god, no. You're messing around with the Alaskan bullworms and I'm not gonna say it. I'm just not gonna say it, guys. Ugh. These bouncing things, they can be a pain to avoid, but they're not too bad to avoid, but it can be annoying, really. Well, then again, I was just rushing into the whole thing, but the point is, if you don't pay attention, it can be annoying to get past that area. Those hallways, because the hallways are narrow. And the things have obviously a big size. So, oh yeah, this, like right there. That is the button before that. That was the only button that wasn't reskinned. I'm not complaining or anything, but I'm just like, huh? Why? I think the only piece of animation that wasn't changed for SpongeBob is standing animation. But like I said, oh big freaking difference. Alright, so now we have two switches. And listen to it, and look at this horrible joke. Thanks to the sub. Look at this horrible joke. Did you not see the other plug? Because I know I saw it. Yeah. I was kind of expecting him to move both switches. I mean, some may argue, well, he might use one switch. You might use just one switch just to open that one door. No, just no. I'm good. Good. I don't want to listen to that argument, if it ever exists. Alright, so now we have the last jellyfish canister. We just gotta get to it. And this is probably the hardest one to get. I mean, it's not... Again, it's not saying much, but... this platforming section can be a little tricky. Especially with the moving platforms that are coming up. But again, as long as you don't bum rush it, as long as you don't bum rush anything, you should be good. Alright, so now we're almost there. We just need to hit the switch. The platforms will move in and out, she said. And, yeah, this is what happens when you bum rush it. You're obviously gonna fail. Like I did. And I'm sorry with the whole immature jokes that I have in store. I can't really think of anything else. I'm just that unprofessional, aren't I? And boy does it show. Oh yeah, that attack you can use for the circle. Again, you can also use that as an attack besides using the anchors. I think I may have mentioned that. But again, it's an attack that I rarely use on enemies. And honestly, I'd rather just use... By the time you actually hit them, I would have spin slapped him like twice. I would have spin slapped him twice. It's by the time I got him with that attack. But with that being said, what's this powerful, big invention gonna do? What is it gonna create? Hey, it better be something worth it, right? T. Uh, are you freaking kidding me?